time doing ASMR, but I wanted to make a specified first video for my channel, for our channel, for this channel. And I have filmed other videos, but I haven't made a specified first video yet. And I wanted to go ahead and do that. So that is what I will go ahead and do right now, and I hope you guys enjoy it. So I think that making a first video will really help with just organizing everything, because I've been filming videos since last year, and I just never took the leap to post the videos, and that was all on my end. But now I'm ready, and I hope that sharing this with you brings each and every one of you a little bit of soothing comfort to your life. My channel is called Soothing Souls ASMR, and the reason I chose Soothing Souls ASMR is because I, one, hope that these videos in some way, shape, or form soothe anyone who stumbles upon it. But I'm not just here to soothe your ears or your eyes, but also your soul. And I'm not trying to sound creepy, but I just feel like a lot of us can get stuck in the egotistical ways of life, and I try every day to not let that consume my mind. It's very hard though, and hopefully I can bring some of that growth that I'm trying to push for in my life into this channel. And I would love to. Let me move the camera a little bit. So yeah, I'm kind of snuggled up in a blanket right now, but I hope this channel is able to reach, well, it will, I know it will reach who it needs to reach whenever they need it. In this video I will be doing some light triggers, not really like intense triggers, but just some light triggers while rambling and talking about sounds so nice. So I forgot what this tape came from. Oh, let me not get it in my hair. I forgot where this tape came from, but I specifically remember me bundling it up like this, and then my fingers got stuck on it, and I heard the sound, and I was like, oh, that's nice. And I've just kept this tape, I think, for a couple of months now, for this video, or for a video, I would say. So I've just kept it around for the right moment. I feel like it will sound better if I had two hands on it, but of course I'm holding the mic with this hand, so. So I will still be tapping or pressing on the tape, but I want to go ahead and go over some questions or go over some information about my experience with ASMR. So I started watching ASMR in sixth grade. Maybe sixth grade, maybe fifth grade, I don't know, but when I was young, I started watching ASMR, and I think it was like the year 2016 or something. 2016, maybe 2015. I'm not too sure though. But in the timeline between 2015 to 2017 is like my adolescent years of watching ASMR. And at first, I stumbled upon ASMR by React Bros. I think that's their name. So, React Bros had a video, and it was something like people react to ASMR or YouTubers react to ASMR. And I watched that video, and I watched it with my cousins actually, and I remember it was weird, but I was intrigued. Like, to my young self, it was odd, but I was very intrigued. So, because I was so intrigued, I went on and I looked up more videos of ASMR, and that is when I found gentle whispering ASMR. Gosh, when I found Maria, I was so young and so impressionable, and she definitely made an impression on me. I remember the video, I can't remember the title, but she had an orange bag in the video, and it was just her hands. It's just her hands in the video with like a black tablecloth on the table, and she was like seen my parents watch it. I've never seen my grandparents watch it. Like, I haven't even seen my own older cousins or aunts watch it. Like, it's nothing I've ever been exposed to, so it was still a little weird, but I had an impression, and like I said, it impressed me in some way. So I kept watching ASMR, and I think I also started watching ASMR with my cousins, specifically my one cousin, but I don't know if she still watches it. But I watch ASMR. I've watched ASMR since that moment, and it is a community that I've always some way been a part of. And for a long time, I have wanted to make my own ASMR, but I would already do it just without the camera and the microphone. Like, I would do the the OG iconic flutter fingers. Or like the graceful hand movements, or even the repetition of a word. I just found myself like doing things, but now that I look back at it, there was definitely moments before I encountered ASMR, and even after I encountered ASMR, where I realized how much I belonged in the community, if that made sense. So I would say my first real encounter that I could draw back on with ASMR is with this movie called Burlesque. But real quick, before I get into that, now I'm gonna do mic pullings. I'm not gonna do too much though, because it can get very overstimulating. So I'm just gonna do gentle mic pulls while I talk about burlesque. So there was this movie, I think it came out like 2014, maybe even before that, but there's this one scene in Burlesque where Christina Aguilera, and I even think Kristen Bell too, were in that movie. There was other ones in that movie, but I can't remember their names. Other people in that movie is what I mean when I say other ones. But they were in that movie, and especially Cher and Christina Aguilera, I think they were like the stars of the movie. Well, there's this scene in the movie where Cher is doing Christina Aguilera's makeup, and I remember that scene so much. Like, every time I rewatch that movie, and even when I watched the movie for the first time as a kid, something about that scene hooked me and tied itself to me, and I could never explain it. And I actually didn't recognize its ASMR impact on me until after was ASMR to me at such a young age when I watched this one video on YouTube, which was an ASMR in movies video, and that scene came up, the exact scene with Christina Aguilera and Cher, and Cher is doing Christina Aguilera's makeup, and she's speaking so softly, like speaking, but then also kind of zoning out because she's focused. I'm talking about Cher. Cher is speaking, and she's also like speaking, but zoning out a little bit because she's focused at completing Christina Aguilera's makeup. And something about that just it was so good to me when I was a kid. Like, it was so soothing. That's all I could say. It just soothed me. It was also like the lighting in there and the calmness. There was no background noise. It was just them. It was very soothing. And I suggest, if you're watching this video, to go watch that scene, because it is so soothing, and hopefully it does the same thing that it did to me, to you, because it was so good. But yeah, that's one of the ways that I'm able to draw ASMR into my younger years before I got exposed to it. But another way I can see myself being so immersive in like stuff is also touch. I'll never forget when I was in 7th grade. It's a long time ago since then, but I was in 7th grade and I was taking an exam. They didn't call it exams in 7th grade, they just called it test. But I was taking a test and it was in science class. And I was sitting at the table. I already finished the test. And I don't know if it was my nerves or whatever. It was just the fact that I was sitting and I was just waiting because other people were still taking the test. So I was sitting by myself at this like pretty big table that sits two kids. And I had the whole table to myself, and it was those wood finished glossy, I don't want to say glossy, but smooth school tables. And it's like a light brown wood. And I remember just waiting, and then I don't know how I got to that point, but I felt the table. And I think it was my nerves or something, but I felt the table, and I'm just sitting there and I'm just rubbing the table, and I'm just continually rubbing the table, and I'm doing it with both of my hands. But of course I can't show that because I'm holding the mic, but I'm just rubbing this table like now that I'm saying it again, it's so funny, but I loved the way the table felt on my hands. Like, I just loved it. I kind of got into this trance, or to where feeling the table was like a second nature, and I was just, it's almost like when a cat makes biscuits, like they're like, you know, and they don't stop until like they kind of snap out of it. So I was rubbing that table until my teacher he said to me, mind you, it's a quiet class, like nobody in the class is talking because we're taking a test, and the teacher says out loud to me, you must really love that table. And I was weak. I was so weak. No, actually, I think my younger self was embarrassed. But now, just looking back at it, I'm like, that's so funny because he's. I could let him slide for that, but he think he's slick. So, that's another way. And I just remember I've always loved to do like trace people's forearms. And I just always love to do that. I don't know, like so gently. So that's another way. I haven't even done a trigger like for real because I've been talking. I'm in story mode. I'm in narrative mode. So, yeah, that's just some of the examples of me like encountering ASMR in unintentional ways. But now I encounter ASMR in very intentional ways. Like I'm always watching ASMR. I'm sorry if you can hear my central cooling unit. It just kicked on. So I apologize for that. Now my next trigger is going to be clipping your hair back, bunching up your hair and clipping it back. So before I start clipping it back, can you tell me where you want it to be at? Do you want it to be on this side or this side? Okay, so more so in the middle. Well, why don't we do each side and then we could see? Is that okay? Okay, so let me just go ahead and move your hair back, okay? Okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna move it to this side first, so if you could just push that. Yeah, okay, thank you. Let me just bunch it. Okay, there we go. Your hair is so gorgeous. So, it looks like that. How does it feel? I think it looks really good. We can go ahead and try the other sides though. The type. I like to see all the options. Okay. Let me go ahead and move that to the other side. Okay. Oh my gosh, this hair is so gorgeous. Okay, so does that feel okay? Okay. I like this side a lot too, but I would definitely say something about the way it sits on this side is really cute. But we can go down the middle now. Okay, just go ahead and push it back. I can help you. Okay. Oh, the middle eats though. Okay, so you want to go with that one? Okay, that's perfect. Yeah, I wanted to hear what you had to say because it's your hair, so I wanted you to be able to do what you wanted to do. Yes, I could definitely clip it. Let's do this one. This is a bigger clip. And we'll do it like that, the way you wanted it, right? Okay, just like that. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this is my clip, so let me just go ahead and clip it. So let me move the hair first. Pull it from the back. Yeah, okay. Yes. You look so pretty. Yes, okay. Okay, yeah, let's go. Oh. Wait. Why is it not clipping? Wait, let me try the other side. Am I doing something Why is it not clipping? Okay. Is it secure? Okay, perfect. I just wanted to make sure it was secure. Okay, it feels okay. Do I need to redo it? Perfect. Okay. Let me see. Oh, that looks so cute. I love it. Do you clip your hair back a lot? No, really. It looks really good. I feel like it brings out your facial features a lot, and you have beautiful facial features. So if it's something you haven't considered doing, I would definitely say it looks good on you. But of course, you do what you feel more comfortable in. Point blank. Period. Okay. Oh, do you want another clip at the top? Yeah, for the shorter pieces. Okay, yeah, let me look. Okay, all I got is this clip. Is this okay? I can pull it back. The only thing is, I don't know how it will look with double pieces, double clips. So, do you want to go ahead and put this in? This one looks like this. Yeah. It's like a spotted print. Do you like it? Okay, I understand. Well, we can try it. Okay. So, first, let me pull that clip out from the back of your head. Okay, yeah, I'm getting it, yeah. Okay, so I think that we'll just put this to the side for right now. And I'm gonna clip the shorter pieces, and I'm gonna kind of do a half up, half down. You okay with that? Okay. So just move this back. Move this back. Yes. Move these pieces back. Move those pieces back. Yeah. Yes. So move these pieces out of your face. Yeah. And then move these back. And then if you can you just like hold it in the back for me? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go in and yeah. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Does that feel secure? Okay. Just making sure. I didn't want to let go of it if it didn't feel secure. Does that feel okay? Okay. Do you feel like that feels better, or you want to go back to the fake clip? That feels okay. I mean, you could go walk to the mirror if you want and go check. Yeah, of course. Go ahead. You're fine. You can utilize almost everything in here. Okay. How is it? It's cute. Okay, perfect. The other one was cute too, but I have a back down. It's always gonna be so cutesy. Okay, so now that we've gotten your hair settled, we can go ahead and go into another topic of ASMR and its connection to my life. And I'm gonna be doing that while showing you guys my cheer bear from the Care Bears. So she has a little bit of like glitter or beads in her, so I'm just gonna be shaking it. So I know the ASMR community has gotten really big since it first popped off, and oh my gosh, I've been a part of the ASMR community for a very long time, obviously since like 2015, 2016 is when I started watching. I was definitely watching ASMR by 2017, but I was kind of ashamed of it. I can't lie, I gotta be honest, because when I was so young, and ASMR, so I wouldn't say I watched as much as I do now. But the beauty of it is that now ASMR is so popular on so many levels. It's really crazy. Like, I never thought back in 2017 I would be seeing ASMR in commercials by big brands like restaurants or something like that. I think I've seen like a Wendy's ASMR commercial. So yeah, I never thought that I would see the day where ASMR is in mainstream media, like with Vanity Fair or W Magazine. That's just crazy, but they've been doing that for a long time. But it's just insane seeing how much ASMR has grown. I've even been a part of ASMR when it was considered inappropriate, and that moment in time, I know that was so hurtful for a lot of creators, a lot of ASMR artists that were making videos during that time. Of course, I was still so young when that happened, and I don't know, I felt for them, because even me being young, like underage at that time, watching ASMR, I never ever felt like ASMR was inappropriate. Not the ASMR I was watching, like watching it never made me feel any type of way other than relaxed and like soothed, and it was nothing inappropriate in my eyes. So that was definitely a sad and a setback for the community, but I still watched ASMR, and I even think ASMR artists were being demonetized at that time too, depending on what kind of content they were putting out there. So yeah, it was sad. Because man, ASMR artists and other content creators too, they put in so much time and energy to make these videos, and I feel like that's something that we need to address, guys. Come on now. And I could only imagine even back then, like, for ASMR artists to make videos consistently and then you get demonetized because of the type of content you're making, because it's not understood by the platform, by the owners of the platform that you are releasing and publishing your work on. It's so sad, and I'm glad ASMR has been able to be bigger, but of course that also comes with its own drawbacks. But especially with ASMR expanding so much, I've been able to find new ASMR artists. I've been able to touch into different types of ASMR that I never even knew were imaginable. There's this one ASMR artist, and I can't remember his channel name, but he is amazing. I think I heard about him through Gentle Whispering ASMR, and he does like literal cinema as his ASMR videos. Like, when I tell you it's a movie, it's a production, the lighting, the color grading, the camera, the lenses he uses, the props he uses, the sets that he creates, it's just everything, the role that he takes on. I can't remember his name, and apologies on my end. If I remember though, I'll leave it in the description, if I can find it, because he's great. But yeah, I think I heard of him through Maria, but even before I heard of him through Maria, I actually saw his videos. I just never tapped on them because I didn't know what they were about. They were new, but it wasn't until I heard of him through Maria I was like, you know what, let me see. So yeah, and then I think now I can share like some of my favorite ASMR artists. These are just the ones that come into my mind, but there is a it's such a big community on YouTube. It's crazy. But first, this is not like a ranking of them, not at all. I'm just shouting them out basically. First, like I already brought up, Gentle Whispering. She was really my first experience of ASMR, because even in the React Bros video, she was one of the YouTubers in that video, and so she really was like my first exposure to this life. And yeah, I also really love Grace B ASMR, and her sister Matt ASMR. They're both really good. I enjoy watching them both. They both make different type of content and different type of videos, which I enjoy. Like, it's not the same thing, and it helps add variety. So I really like both of them. But I think I saw Grace first, and then it wasn't until later that I understood they were twins. Like, I would watch them separately, but it never clicked in my mind that they were twins. But yeah, I watch both of them, and by the time I'm filming this, I mean, Grace just made an announcement. If you guys also watch Grace, she made a big announcement on her channel, so I suggest you guys go check that out. Congratulations to Grace. I don't want to share her business because that's her business, but I'm saying that like I know her. Congratulations to Grace. That is like, I'm so happy for you. I've been watching you for so long. Oh my gosh, I've been watching you for years now. Since I was in high school. So, what was it? So Grace, I also really love, oh my gosh. I wish I could look it up right now, but I just cannot. Tony. I think the last name is B ASMR. I love him. Something about him. He's so nostalgic to me. Also, one that I just recently got into is Ocean's ASMR. I really like her content. It's so versatile, and I love it when she talks about her brand. I absolutely love it. I feel like her passion just flows through in those videos, in every video, but I just love hearing her talk about her creations. But I also enjoy watching her regular channel, which I think is Oceana, and even that, oh my gosh, even that comforts me because she's just so soft-spoken, and like, she just has such a beautiful voice. Another ASMR artist I like, oh my gosh, I like China ASMR. I think it's China ASMR. Like, I feel like I know these people by their first names or what they go by, rather than knowing their channel names. I also like, I think her name is Ida. Oh, sorry, I shook the camera. Ada Fox. Is it Ada Fox? I think so, but I don't know fully. Oh my gosh, I forgot what the lady's name is. I'll leave it in the description. But I recently encountered this one lady on YouTube. She's like a British woman. I encountered her eat lunch with me video, and I was like, she is so adorable. Like, I love her. There's so many other cycle through. I cycle through ASMR artists. Like, I feel like sometimes I like gentle whispering in a certain phase of my life, and then other times I like Grace, or then I like Maddie stuff, or I like Ocean stuff, and I think there's another one called Red Whispers. I think that's her name. Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on their names, but I like her. Oh my gosh, I like Dean ASMR. I just like got back into his stuff too. And yeah, oh, Haley Jean, there we go. It's starting to come to me. Haley Jean ASMR, I love her book stuff. And I just wish I could remember everybody, but I can't. But those are just some of the ASMR artists that I really enjoy. I feel like there's other ones, and when I go onto YouTube, I'm gonna be like, why did I not bring them up? But that's okay. I will have more than enough time to talk about the ASMR artists that I am currently watching, or that I love to watch. Labor Vets, and that's another thing too. Like, I cannot wait to do ASMR in German. I'm not fluent at all, but I've learned German for about 5 years. I had like German classes for like 5 years, not consistently though, not like every day, but like I had a good amount of German classes. So I even got to intermediate German in college, so I know a good amount of German, but I'm not good at grammar. I'm not good at I'm not a native speaker, so it's not intermediate level for real. It's like beginner as heck. So yeah. But I just wanted to end this video off with explaining that for this channel, I really just want to create for the world a place where one could come and just feel soothed, maybe have a good laugh, because I'm very goofy. I'm pretty sure you could tell by this video I'm very goofy, but I try to keep that at a minimum, especially with ASMR videos, because I just don't feel like the videos I want to make for this channel warrant goofiness. I feel like it's like I need to be a little bit more composed, but I just really want to create a soothing corner that soothes the soul, not the ego. And yeah, I have so many ideas and so many things I want to be in my life, and I hope I can achieve them one step at a time, and this is definitely something that I want to do. I've been beating around the bush a lot though, because just like I said earlier, I've been filming since last year. I don't have a lot of videos, but I've been filming some videos since last year, and I take it seriously. I'm still in the process of learning myself in connection of creating ASMR, but I'm doing what I like to do. I'm doing it the way I like to do it, and I feel like that's important, and I will reach my audience somehow. But video wise, I do want to make like ramble videos, trigger videos of course. This is just more of a story focused video, like a telling you about myself video. And I do want to do like soothing sessions, which is basically just like very, very delicate ASMR. And then, oh, that's another one. I'm sorry, once a year. She that girl. But anyways, back to what I was saying. I wanted to make very, very delicate videos. And yeah, I just want to have a variety of different videos. I want to do doing my makeup videos, even though I don't show my full face, but that'll still be fun. I want to do some type of like vlogging type of videos where I'm able to do voiceovers and stuff like that, unboxing videos, just a lot of stuff, because there's so much sound in the world and I want to share it with you guys. And I wanted to also say this before I forget. Some of the triggers that I did today are inspired, of course, especially the hair clipping trigger. I seen that from Grace V and I just loved it so much, so I wanted to try it. But as I stated, I'm not planning to show my face, and I'm not planning to like show that type of stuff. Like, I'm just planning to keep it down because just for privacy reasons. I want to be able to share, and I don't want to be, I don't know how to explain it, but I don't want that to be a contender in my creations. But yeah, I'm so excited and I'm so happy that I finally made this introduction video, welcome video, get to know me video. I'm so glad that I can finally like step on the first step now, because I was jumping to the other steps. I could have posted the videos that I filmed before, but I didn't want to just drop a random video and then not have like a introduction video or welcome to the channel video. So yeah, but I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. One last thing is that for other videos, if these videos are ever too much for you or they don't make you feel comfortable, please don't watch. Yes, you deserve to be in spaces that make you feel comfortable. You are your soul's safety, safe haven, security, and protector. So do everything in your power to put your mind at ease, to put your soul at ease, and put yourself in spaces that reflect that behavior. And if this channel is not that for you, that's honestly no problem, because like I said earlier, I will reach my audience and my audience will find me and I will find them, and you will find where you need to be if you give yourself the opportunity to. Please don't force yourself into spaces that do not fit you. Okay, and then last thing, I probably should have ended on there, but I was also gonna say, if these videos are ever too bright, like the lighting is just too bright, even if you turned your brightness all the way down on your screen, at least on Apple phones, I know that you can go to your settings and you can go look up in the search bar on your settings, reduce white point, and that will take out a lot of the brightness, like the white brightness. And you can also adjust the percentage of reduction there is on the white point on your screen. So yeah, that's just something I use for my ASMR when I'm about to go to sleep and it's too bright. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video.